Hi. So, first time in one, I wanted to capture the beauty of campus. So, what I did was for my wide angle, I went to the engineering quad and I accidentally got a picture of Rick Granger and it looked good to me, so I used it for wide angle. At first, I was gonna use a person riding on the bike as my slow photo. So, my telephoto, I did a close look on my favorite place, which is the College of Media in Greg Hall. I'm always there, so I took the advantage of taking a picture of the sign that says College of Media where people talk to their advisors. For stopped action and blurred action, I went to the main quad on Labor Day just because I knew people would be out there hanging out, doing their things. So I got to see a group of people juggling with their pins, and I got a couple snaps of that. And then there were two cyclists, which was really great because then I got to speak to them and learn more about why they do it, how long it took for them to do it. It was interesting and it was fun. For color and no color, I basically was just by the engineering quad. I saw flowers and I was basic about it and said, oh, that's colorful. So it's a beautiful flower bed by the engineering quad that I used. And then as I was walking by the ECE building, I saw that the deep gray colors looked really good and there was no color, so I snapped that photo. For a high angle and low angle, I pretty much went on the engineering quad like I was, and then I took a photo of a tree. I have this thing for trees. I really like them. And so I just looked up and it looked great. The green and the brown, it looked really earthy, and it just made the picture look great. And then for the low angle, I went outside of a balcony on the 4th floor and snapped what someone could see with their own eyes. For direct light, I was on the engineering quad again, and there was a fence and the light was hitting it and it just casted this really hard shadow on the sidewalk, and it looked great, so I used that. And for indirect light, the sunlight on the bridge to the water looked beautiful, and so I just felt like that would just be really candid. For a close-up and super close-up, I had two main ideas, and that's why I put them together in my tab because it was really hard to choose which one I liked best. So I was on the main quad and I saw flowers, so I did a close-up of yellow flowers, which looked really great to me. And then I was by the fountain by the Union, and there was the water. I got a really super close-up of it, and just the regular close-up it looked like the statue was getting showered, so it looked great, and I just needed to capture it. So, just take a look at that. For morning, noon, and night, I went outside of my balcony, and I was able to capture my scenery of every day. So, pretty much that was all I did. I went outside, used my tripod, and they came out pretty good, I guess. And for video with tripod and video without tripod, I pretty much was walking down the engineering quad, and I kept hearing grasshoppers, and I just thought, wow, this is what students listen to all the time when it's quiet and it's just time to relax. So I wanted to capture that and put it into my my project, just because it's everyday sound that we hear and we should just appreciate it. So pretty much that's all. Thanks.